Last time, we talked about how Wukong became the disciple of the Master Puti, who decided to teach him some kick skills that can be roughly divided into 4 parts. Hits hard, moves fast, lives forever, and changes freely. Hits hard has a formal name.
法天象地.
It means that once Wukong learned this skill, he can grow to heaven-piercing and earth-shaking size. In one of the Black Myth, Wukong endings, Wukong just used this great power and transforms into a giant ape to pummel the 4 heavenly kings. Moreover, he also activates this skill during his battle with Erlang Shen. However, while
法天象地.
grants unmatched power, it also comes with a trade-off: explosive strength and endurance can't coexist. This skill drains immense energy, making it Wukong's ultimate last resort move. In other words, it's powerful, it's rarely used. In Chinese philosophy, there's a fundamental concept called dialectical thinking, which means that everything has 2 sides and people should think twice. This worldview is deeply embedded in Chinese storytelling, where even the most unstoppable powers often come with strict limitations. Take Jin Yang, China's legendary Wuxian novelist, for example. His iconic characters always exemplify dialectical thinking in action. Consider Qiao Feng, later renamed Xiao Feng, though wielding the devastating
降龙十八掌.
or the 18 palm attacks to defeat dragons, one of the most dominant martial arts. He never succumbed to arrogance. It's worth noting that this martial arts opening stance,
亢龙有悔.
or the proud dragon repents, just embodies the philosophy we mentioned above. Those at the pinnacle must guard against complacency, lest triumph breeds its own undoing. This Chinese philosophy is called
中庸.
or the doctrine of the mean, the golden principle of avoiding extremes. Now, about moving fast, think of it like gaming strategy. Any experienced player knows that you shouldn't lead with your ultimate move in the first fight. If you burn all your MP and fail to secure the kill, what options remain? You've got the only one way: retreat. So, our Master Puti taught Wukong the second skill to help him get out of danger as soon as possible. And since Wukong never lost his innate monkey nature, particularly his love for somersaults, the Master Puti tailored this escape technique to his disciples' instincts, hence the aptly named
筋斗云.
or somersault cloud. The somersault cloud is ridiculously overpowered. Can you imagine that? A single flip covers 108,000 li, about 54,000 kilometers. Besides, that number isn't random. Actually, the entire journey to the west is also 108,000 li. This reveals the profound fact the entire pilgrimage could have been completed by Wukong with 1 somersault. However, Wukong consciously chose the harder path, because he knew it deeply that the pilgrimage wasn't about the destination. The real scriptures were the trials along the way. Moreover, Wukong's ability to reach any destination with the somersault cloud also mirrors the boundless freedom of our thought. For example, though physically in America, once I close my eyes, I could wander any Chinese city I've ever known, even visit local landmarks in my mind. In a word, where our cognition exists, where our heart can reach. But can imagination itself truly bring me back to China? Of course not. I still need to hail a taxi, board a plane, endure those long hours in the air, and finally arrive. It's just like the pilgrimage for scriptures in Journey to the West. No matter how desperately my heart yearns to be home, I must complete all these steps one by one. If we consider the somersault cloud alongside the first skill,
法天象地.
both of them subtly refer to our minds being able to imagine any scenario. So can we make supremely powerful combat attack through imagination too? Absolutely yes. Within our consciousness, we can indeed construct an unstoppable version of ourselves. But can this idealist state of invincibility truly overcome objective reality? Keep going. Chinese has a term called
心猿意马.
which literally means our minds are as restless as a monkey and our consciousness is as wild as an untamed horse. It's always used to describe people who are changeable and unstable. And as we mentioned in the last video, the place Wukong taught by the Master Puti is the Slanted Moon 3 Stars Cave in the Spirit Platform Mountain. Both two metaphors demonstrate that Wukong's journey is ultimately one of spiritual cultivation, and the somersault cloud stands as another testament to this truth. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. As for the remaining 2 ultimate skills that the Master Puti imparted to Wukong, we'll continue unraveling those secrets next time.